Yeah, I was trying to make it up to the dais without falling over. You guys noticed that. So, well, that was humbling. So hard to be humble when you've won the humility award. So a couple things. I've got some. I noticed everybody's being really brief, and I don't really know how to be really brief. Ryan had said they would not drag me kicking and screaming from the podium. Probably. There's some question about that. So anyhow, I wanted to talk about me. So that's what I'm going to do. So I was born as a very young child, and born in Detroit in 1950. I'm going to be 70 next year. So I'm getting up there. Kind of amazed to be alive. I had potential as a child, and then I picked up alcohol when I was 14, and all bets were off. I spent the next 20 years stumbling from drug to drug and burned my life to the ground. So I've had some experience with that. And in 1984, I finally had a desire to get clean, which worked out. I had been kind of playing with that idea for 11 years before I actually got the idea in a solid sort of way. And I got clean in 84, and fortunately had some help, and I think that's a big deal. Those of us in recovery, if you don't have any help, what do you got? I mean, you just got your best thinking, which has not been working super well. And so fortunately I got some help, got clean, and went back to school, took a job in a rough and tumble residential treatment program. It was a converted tiki motel out in the country in Michigan, and it's a perfect setting for me. People were threatening to kneecap me. I was a house manager, and I was way too confrontive. So I went back to school. I got a 2-year degree. It took 5 years. Got a true story. Took 5 years, and then got a bachelor's in social work and got a master's in social work. So I graduated in 1994 and moved out here to marry a woman and have a family. So I worked in a variety of settings here. I was the coordinator of the Villa, which was the residential program at Banner in Scottsdale, for 5 years, and I've done like 9 years of IOP. I've worked in detoxes, day treatment, family groups, like all kinds of settings with drug addicts, and that's kind of my focus today. I've worked with a variety of people, but drug addicts are kind of my focus today. I'm a drug addict, so that's my focus today. It's me. This is all about me. So anyhow, a couple of years ago, so I'm semi-retired. I retired and I was burning through cash so fast, I went back to work. So I could kind of maintain that lifestyle. And so I took a job. I worked for crisis preparation and recovery 2 days a week at one hospital. And a couple of years ago, I was thinking, it's kind of a shame. I was terrible at the beginning. I don't know how you guys were as therapists or, intervening with people. I was terrible. For years. I mean, it took years. It took years for me to get good at it. And then you get old, retire, and die. And all this experience that you've got goes with you.
Yeah.
And I love the discussion about Mike's being here because, to capture what we know in some way that you can pass it on, I think is really important. So I decided a couple of years ago I was going to write a book, which is much more difficult than it sounds. How many of us have wanted to write a book? And how many of us have written a book? It's pretty challenging. So I spent a couple of years writing the book, got the book written, and then realized somebody had to edit it, so I did that, and then someone had to lay it out in InDesign, and so I did that, and somebody had to find somebody to manufacture them, so I did that. Unfortunately, John Crichton, who is here today, encouraged me through that whole process, and it would not have happened. I had told John many times there would be no book if John had not been involved. So we got the book written, and the goal was to sell them to jails. I thought jails were this wonderful intervention point, kind of an untapped intervention point. Most jails might have a couple of meetings, but no programming, particularly in small jails. And I thought that would be like this great place to intervene. And so the original concept was to sell them to jails for like $5 a piece, like the cost of manufacturing the book. And turns out they don't have any money, which had never crossed my mind. But I started to explore it, and jails are like the stepchildren of the administration, so they don't get any extra money. They barely have enough to actually run a jail. And so responses were like, no. So we formed a nonprofit corporation a few months ago. We just got 501c3 status, and so we're tax exempt. And starting in January, we're going to raise money to actually get the books, to give the books away. And not only jails, but child welfare agencies, drug courts, the local providers of services in these little towns. The goal is really to get the books so that people can create a community of recovering people. Alcoholics in small towns have AA typically. The helpline might be somebody's personal number, but there aren't a lot of NACA, CMA, HA meetings in small towns. In fact, people have probably never even heard of these things. And so the book I put together, it's actually modeled after the book, The World According to Mr. Rogers, which really made a lot of sense. So the goal was to get them into jails, and the book is like one idea on a page. Like Mr. Rogers would say, I love you just the way you are. I say, like, you can do whatever you want, it's your life. It's stuff that I think is effective with drug addicts. So anyhow, so that's our current situation. And I just thought, book. That's the book. So 3 weeks ago, I had a heart attack. We're like in the middle of this project, and hey, and then heart attack, which came as a surprise. I was not expecting to have a heart attack. And fortunately, I work in the hospital, and I live 1.5 miles from the hospital I work at. So, of course, I put my shoes on and drove to the hospital, which everybody says is a terrible idea. And I got to the hospital, I get in the ER, and they're like, so, what brings you here? Well, I think I'm having a heart attack. And like, oh, okay. So they did an EKG and like, cardiac alert. And they came running out, scooped me up, took me back, and I was in the cath lab in like 45 minutes. I had a 99% blockage in one artery, and it turns out you need them. They feed your heart so that you can have some compassion. And I did have a volunteer. If I had died, I had a volunteer to pick up the award for me. But I was like, no, I want to pick up the award. So anyhow, and this is not that different from a drug addict in a small town. If you have a heart attack in a small town, a friend of mine, his wife just died, lived in a rural area, had a heart attack, did not get there fast enough and died. And it's like that with addiction. If you have a drug problem in a small town, good luck, because there's like nothing there. And so I thought it was really important to give those people the same information that people paid $1,000 a day for in Scottsdale. And I don't see any reason they shouldn't get that information. So anyhow, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to CR Tucson and Ryan, who was my contact guy. And two, I want to thank again John Crichton. Has been huge. Ellen Solis, Jim Cornington, Scott Bartlett, Bruce Steinbrink. Lots of people have been involved in this. We have a pro bono attorney, marketing guy. We got Mike Boylan, the CEO of CPR, is involved. I mean, we've got lots of support for this project, and a lot of people see this as valuable. So I'm excited and glad to be alive. Anyhow, glad to be here. Thanks.